and we're going to do our presentation on bullying and gun control and human behavior. So we're going to be focusing on the human behavior and how certain variables affect on it. So I want to talk about human behavior, what it is first. Human behavior is an array of every physical action or observation emotions associated with individuals. So going on to bullying and gun control and human behavior, our main primary knowledge question is going to consist of reasons, and which will lead up to linking ideas that will consist of different perceptions. So before we go on, we're going to discuss the main question first, and then we'll lead on to the linking ideas. So we have an issue that has that we all three of us have noticed, which was in human behavior. You'll see that gun control and bullying has been like a big problem in human behavior, or human behavior has been affected with bullying and gun control. And we would like to say that in our real life situation that we have chosen as a group, the Columbine High School massacre was a real life situation which relate to bullying. One of the variables on human behavior. So more about the Columbine High School massacre. It happened in around April 20th, 1999 in Columbine High School, Columbine, Colorado. So there was two senior students, Dylan Helbo and Eric Harris, two students that were social outcasts of the high school. And because they were social outcasts, that they were being bullied, and this will lead on to the human behavior. How it's like an issue. So they decided to, because they were being bullied, so they decided to plan a day to shoot up the place, and we decided to be on April 20th. So what happened was they planned to bomb the place because they have semi-automatic rifles and handguns, which back then the gun control laws were really strict back then. And so what happened was the bombs didn't go off, so they decided to go in to shoot the students that they chose to shoot. Most of them were the kids that bullied them, and found out that there was 12 students who got shot and one teacher who got shot, and there were 15 deaths, including themselves, because they decided to shoot to kill themselves. So it was a suicide massacre. And so because of that, shows that bullying has been a problem to human behavior, which causes them, if someone get bullied, then they'll feel like emotional, like they'll get angry, they'll feel like they want to do something about it, which they'll resolve into like outrageous, like unethical acts, like killing others and having planning to bomb, like assassination to like certain peoples. So that's why bullying has been like a major issue that affects the human behavior mind, which will lead on to gun control and how that affects the human behavior.
So I'm going to be talking about gun control and the different perspectives on it and how it affects human behavior. It's not just the only variable that causes mass shootings. There's also, bullying that affects it. So most people that are for gun control, they say that it's too easy to get access to guns, and there should be more restrictions on who should be able to have guns and who shouldn't. Like people who've had DUIs, the criminals, misdemeanors and stuff like that. And then on the other hand, there are people that say that more gun restrictions will cause more crime, cause the crime rate to go up. People like to be able to protect themselves,